Ah! Oh my gosh. I'm a fucking silly man right now. I'm a fucking silly man right now. Jesus. Do you want to know, like, the really sick part about our society? Like, the really sick part about being a shy person in our society. The really sick part about being a shy person in this society is that we're often rewarded for it. What do I mean by that? Well, when you're growing up, how many people actually told you that you should go out and talk to more people, that you should be more social? Well, maybe a few, but my guess is that your parents, your peers, everybody you know was overly nice to you because they didn't want to hurt your feelings and tell you how awkward and socially inept you are. That happened to me. When I was extremely shy growing up, you know, my parents would just say like, oh, he's shy. That's just the way he is. My peers would say the same thing. Oh, he's just shy. That's just the way that he is. That solidified in my head that, oh, I'm just shy and that's okay. I don't need to build social skills. I don't need to get better at socializing with people. I don't need to learn how to understand other people or communicate my thoughts. I don't need to learn how to face my fears and stand up in front of people and learn how to talk to an audience. Even though a lot of life requires you to do that. Yeah, you might not have to be like some kind of public speaker where you're standing up in front of a big audience, but I mean, what do you call it when you go to a social gathering or a party and you need to talk to a few people? Even though it's a small audience, that's still an audience. So the thing that I really hate is that most people in my life never told me, Troy, you're fucking awkward and you should fucking learn how to like talk better to people. And guess what? When that actually happened, like when I got to college, you know, when I was like 19, 20, people did start saying that to me. They started saying, Troy, you got to get more like comfortable around people because you're like weirding people out. I remember I had like rotations in college where I would work with people and they would like, my instructor would say like I had this one instructor who was really honest with me. A lot of my other instructors just kind of like babied me, but this one instructor was like, Troy, you make people uncomfortable. How do you think that made me feel? Honestly, it was like a hit to my ego, right? I was like, what? I make people uncomfortable? What am I supposed to do? What do you mean? All this time I thought I was okay just being like shy and awkward. And you know, I mean, at the same time as you should accept where you're at in life, you should strive to be better. Because the thing is, if I had never strived to improve my social skills, I never would have gotten my first job. I never would have improved my dating life. I never would have met a lot of great people that I've met right now. I never would have tried to overcome my fear, which is the most invigorating feeling that I've ever felt. I joined a public speaking club and started speaking in front of people. And some of those things were the best things I've ever done for myself. So I hate it that most of our society looks at a shy person and just says, "Aw, it's okay, you're just shy, that's fine. You're just timid, that's just the way that you are." I'm willing to bet that you, watching this, if you are a shy person, you probably weren't always shy. Okay, maybe you were a low energy kid, but I'm willing to bet that you still had curiosity, you still loved to express yourself, and you still loved to... Yeah, that's basically it. I'm at a loss of words right now, but you're probably still curious and love to express yourself in the beginning of your life. But then at some point, for some reason, you became afraid of socializing with people. You became afraid of people in general. You became afraid of being around people. You learned that people were judgmental, they were going to judge you, and that they were bad, and you couldn't express yourself anymore. Well, that's social conditioning. You know, social conditioning tends to tell people to sit down and shut up. It happens when our teachers tell us, no, sit down, shut up, or our parents tell us, stop misbehaving, shut up, sit down, or maybe even our peers or other authority figures in our lives. They tell us to sit down, shut up, be quiet, stop expressing yourself, and then you learn that expressing yourself is a bad thing when it's actually not. On top of this, you have more social conditioning telling you, oh, yeah, that's good that you're just a polite little quiet person. That's just the way that you are. Shy and quiet. Do you honestly believe that humans are supposed to be shy and quiet? Do you honestly believe that that's going to get you anywhere in life? Being shy and quiet. Where has it gotten you now? It didn't get me anywhere, except embarrassment when I actually had to socialize with people because I had no social skills built up. So it got me embarrassment. It got me fear. Whenever I walked outside, I was afraid of being around people. It got me no positions where I was a leader. Nobody trusted me to be a leader. I mean, it didn't get me anywhere. Being the shy person didn't get me anywhere. So why did I listen to those people that were telling me, oh, you're just shy? For as long as I can remember people telling me, you're just shy. And I took on that persona. And then sometime around age 21, I was fucking sick of it. And I wanted to stop. I wanted to stop being the shy person. So I went outside and, well, actually what first happened was I watched a YouTube video. And it was a YouTube video of this guy named Johnny Burba, and he is like a confidence coach in London. He would go out and take people on the street and like have them approach, it was mostly guys, he would have them approach women, which is a really scary thing to do if you're a shy guy. So that's what I started doing on my college campus. I started approaching women over and over again. At first, just like, hello, do you know where the whatever is? Oh, thank you, bye. And then, next it was like, hi, I think you're attractive. Okay, see ya. And then next it was like, hey, what's up? You look cool. I just wanted to stop you and, see what you're all about. Sometimes I would be really honest with them and just say like, hey, what's up? I like to say hi to 3 strangers a day and, start conversations with them to improve my confidence. And then I would start conversations with them however I could, like, oh, where are you from? Blah, blah, blah. And I started putting myself in these social situations over and over and over again. And they started getting easier. I started to walk around and carry myself in a more confident way. I started to feel good when I said things because I wasn't afraid of judgment anymore, because I was basically putting myself out there for judgment with new people every single day. It became the most invigorating thing that I've ever done in my entire life. And I'm really happy that I did it. I'm really happy that I didn't just settle for being the shy person. Because fuck that. That didn't get me anything. Didn't get me a lot of friends. It didn't get me a girlfriend. It didn't get me self-confidence. Because, I don't know if you know this, but facing your fears, you can probably think of a time when you faced something that you were afraid of, like you did it, and then afterwards you feel like this huge relief, like this just like really good feeling of feel-good hormones or endorphins or whatever rushing through your body. It feels really good to face your fears. And I wanted to share that advice with you. I just wanted to share this story with you. And I hope that you can do something, anything that you're afraid of today, even if it's walking outside and just looking at somebody in the eye and saying, hey. Or if you're a little bit more courageous, maybe start a conversation with somebody. Go into the nearest coffee shop, ask the person behind the counter, hey, where are you from, or whatever. Give them a compliment. Do something socially that scares you a little bit. And you can start building that up slowly until you become the kind of person who just does it naturally. I think the bottom line is don't listen to people when they tell you it's okay to be it's okay not to live up to your potential in life, because you know in your heart what your potential is, and you should go for it.